Do you think that's perhaps a problem why the English game has not been so successful as, say, the Spanish game in recent times?
I don't know. I think it's analysis you have to do. The English people have to use it. But it's difficult to change what is in your blood, in your body, and all the history playing that way. Now we change it for what? For one guy from another country coming had success in the past, are going to change something. It's stupid. So at the end, all the managers, they do what they believe. For example, here I would like to be more patient with the ball in the right moment, but sometimes I cannot control it, even with my team, even with my players like Gundogan or Silva, De Bruyne, or they have the quality to be more pace, more calm. No. So it's a energy up and down.
Have you had to adapt to that? Have you had to change your own thinking and style?
Fundamentals, no.
Not the fundamentals,
no.
but just slightly in different or different thoughts?
But I adapt especially for the quality of the players I have.
Right, so in Pep's words, it's difficult to change a culture because of a coach that has had success in the past. And he also said that in the end, all managers do what they believe in. And he says there are times when he finds it difficult to control games, and he finds it difficult to control tempos, to dominate the games, and all that he has to do now is to then change or adapt to the quality of his players. This isn't him changing his fundamentals or changing his foundation, or all what he is saying here is building on what he has already built. Whatever he is tweaking and all, it is on that foundation, on the system that he has built. Right, so now we have a coach that is still struggling to build a system. We have a coach who is focused more on off-field work than on-field. While I think it is great to attack the mentality pests in this club, I think achieving success will be a great way to help the mentality of this club. We saw it with Ten Hag when in certain games we saw how we came back from 1 goal down, 2 goal down to win matches. I mean, given that he has injected a little bit of success into the club, we could see that it was already rubbing off on the mentality of the players. Now we have a coach who is even struggling to win matches. We had a chance to win a trophy, which I believe would have helped the mentality of the players. But he came out saying it is even better. It is better that we didn't win the trophy, because now we are going to have more days to ourselves to train and to understand what it's all about. And now we are in. All what we can see are statistics saying this data is saying we are doing this, we are doing that, and that is how you know a system isn't going to work out. Why do you see improvements on paper and not on the field? I mean, isn't it what you show on the field that will translate to what is on the paper? We watch these games, we see the errors that we make. We see how some of these players aren't comfortable with the system. We see a player, someone as talented as Bruno Fernandes, trying to receive the ball from the defenders and struggling on the half turn, because that isn't his specialty. We have Bruno Fernandes, who is is a radical passer. He loves to try out those long balls. He loves to have that freedom as a number 10, but we have him doing defensive midfield shifts. I mean, this is only just going to set us back. It is definitely not going to help anything that we are trying to build. It is very clear that when you are trying to build a team, these aren't my words, these are Pep's words, right? If you are trying to build a team, you build on the culture of that club, right? We keep on saying, we have no culture, this and that, like United, we are dwelling on past glory, we are doing this. Fine. I strongly believe one of those past glories are what is still making us relevant now. And I believe the more we try to get success, the more it helps the mentality of the players. When you win, you are happy. When you win, you are motivated. And we saw it with the seasons where he performed and the seasons we won trophies with him. And now we have a coach who can't even make tweaks during the games because he hasn't laid the foundation. It isn't just about having to play 3-4-3. It isn't just about having to play 3-4-2-1, saying it is 3-4-1-2 on paper. It might look like this, but it is going to change. This is going to change. It's going to change some 1 or 2 things during the game. I remember a time he came out saying sometimes we build up with 3-4-3, 4-3-3, 4-2-3-1 and all that. I just want to put it out there that none of these things matter if we aren't going to platform our players in their best positions. Fine, they might know how to play multiple positions, they might be dynamic, they might be agile enough to play so many positions. I mean, we have to platform these players in the right ways to help them. I have no issues with playing with three at the back. Honestly, we've seen so many coaches do well with it. We have Oliver Glasner. We could see how Eze thrived under him, and Eze is a number 10, right? Now we have Bruno Fernandes, who is also a number 10, who is supposed to be absolutely thriving in this formation. I don't know why it is so difficult for the coach to also see these things. I feel this is one of the things that will also cost him his job. So one thing I believe is this guy isn't intelligent enough. This guy doesn't have what it takes to coach United. For the fact that it has taken you so long to build a foundation, to build a system, if we were seeing signs, if we were seeing things that were working on the pitch, I think every United fan would be willing to give him time. But these things aren't even working. I believe if we had Ineos at the time, our transfer strategies and our recruitment would have been way better than it was at the time, and that would have probably platformed us for better success. Amorim out.